Coach, I guess tough loss tonight. Y'all's first loss of the season. What did you tell the guys after, especially coming back from that 50-second step, that shot?
It was a very tough game, again against a very tough opponent. And we're going to expect to see a lot of that, during the course of the season, and we have to understand how we can move forward and adapt. We were certainly exhausted and fatigued from the Friday night's game, but we've got to find a way to manage, the games when we play on the weekend. The boys did a tremendous job in many areas. We just weren't consistent enough through the 90. It was great to see the character as well, just to come back, and get that equalising goal in the last 5 minutes. So it certainly felt like a kick in the teeth to turn around 2 minutes later and concede the third goal. So they have to understand that we've got to focus. It's a 90-minute game. You can't go ahead and switch off, and I think we did that. When we're only 3 weeks old, I think there's still a lot of things that we're still learning and putting into process, and unfortunately, it came back and cost us tonight.
What are some of the strengths you've seen so far through 3 matches for your team?
I think right now the ability for us to connect and play, we've done a very good job in learning, our relationships on the field and how we combine with the ball. I think defensively as well, we did a tremendous job in being connected. I think the fatigue was a major factor, tonight, and it's a shame because there are so many things that the boys did well, but their legs just weren't there. And that's a testament as well to IPFW. They put us under that pressure. They made us have to work for it, and they deserve the win tonight.
You guys, you got a lot of chances, opportunities, especially on the attack late in this game, that y'all weren't maybe having early in the second half. What changed for you guys on the attack that y'all started doing differently?
I think mentally, emotionally, when you play a game and you're fatigued, you leave gaps and you can't push on and get as many chances as you want. But obviously, when you get to the end of the game, mentally now you're able to push through that pain barrier. So certainly that was great to see the character come through. We have to find a way to manage that over 90 minutes. I would have liked to have seen those chances we created in the last 15, obviously throughout that last hour. So we have to understand that, and yes, that's a physical fatigue, but mentally we have to be strong enough to overcome it.
Defensively, y'all played pretty well consistently, I thought, tonight. Defensively, do you like where you're at right now, or would you say that's further ahead than the attack?
Right now, still being only 3 weeks old, we're going to have, situations on the field where players are not connected, and we saw that again tonight. We have to be playing very quickly to be competing at the Division 1 level, and we're still learning that. So our speed of play is a little bit slow. That will improve with every week, with every game. So defensively, we have done a good job. I think that the fatigue is a factor now that it's always going to create that extra little bit of space in between the back line, the midfield, and I think that hurt us tonight.
Now you guys go on the road trip for the first time as a program, and what do you look forward to, or what does the mindset have to be going forward?
Well, again, it gives us a chance to go out and compete in a different environment. We have to be able to manage the demands of flying and being in hotels and being in airports, not being in the comfort of your own bed, and then obviously going to, foreign university campuses and, seeing hopefully very intimidating, fans as well. We all want to play in a very loud and noisy environment, so our players will get to see that this coming weekend, and it'll be enjoyable. When you play at the Division 1 level, you're a competitive athlete, you enjoy playing in those arenas.
And last question, 1-1-1 so far through 3 matches. Is that satisfactory? What do you think about just those results through this point?
I think it's almost, very fluid. We're a 3-week-old program. We've had 1 win in 1 week. You could say we had 1 loss and 1 tie. So it's almost like we're right on cue. There's still so much more for us to learn. So it's hard. Yes, I'm very disappointed right now. Yes, it's a tough loss to take. But when you look at the bigger picture, I think the 3 weeks we're in a good position. In another 3 weeks, I think we're going to be twice as strong. And then obviously as we get towards the end of the season, we hope to be, firing on all cylinders.